Alright everybody, here we are. We are playing the last adventure for, this is pack 4. This will be the Ancient Library. So, let's see what it says here. It says, during this scenario, all hill giant rune slave henchmen gain the undead and zombie traits and are immune to the mental and poison traits. If you defeat a henchman but do not close the location, shuffle the henchman back into the location deck. Alright, so there's only one of those guys in here, the Rune Slave guys, because the other one is the Headless Lord, then we got the Forge Fiend, and then we have one of the Rune Slaves, so, oh well, that only pertains to one of them. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, so we've got our 4 locations. I have decided to start at the Giant's Lair again, just like the last game, because it does say to succeed at a Strength or Melee 10 check in order to close the location, so it kind of makes sense to me. But it also says at this location, the difficulty to defeat monsters with the Giant trait is increased by 2. Not too worried about that. Carmen, it looks like you chose the Thessalonian Library.
I did just because I'm going to pick up spells there, and then I can banish it to close, because I don't have a good chance at a Wisdom or Survival check or an Arcane or Intelligence check. So I figured I would start here.
Okay. Well, we each get our 5 cards. I believe you get 5, and oh well. Okay, well I am 4. I am all weapons. All right. Well, hey, there you go. That kind of works out well, right?
Kind of a strange draw.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so why don't I just go first, and I'll get this party started, right? Burr, burr, burr. And okay, so an elven chain shirt. Let's take a look at that for y'all. Look at that. I bet you I'd look pretty fancy in that, wouldn't I? So let's see what this says. It is light armor, magic elite. I need a Constitution Fortitude 6. It says reveal this card to reduce combat damage dealt to you by 1. Banish this card to reduce all damage, blah, blah, blah. I really don't care. I mean, I actually have good armor already. I don't really think this does much for me at all. So, Constitution Fortitude 6. My Constitution is a D8. I'll see if I get it. And I did not because I rolled a 4. Not worried about it. Go away.
I might have been able to use that, but okay.
And Carmen, it is your turn.
Because I'm proficient with light armors, so. Alright. Let's see what we got here. It is a Detect Evil spell.
Well, you got to have a spell to be able to close down this location, so...
So I need to try to get it.
And it is a Wisdom Divine 4. What is your wisdom?
Wisdom Divine 4.
You got pretty good wisdom.
Is a D6 plus 1,
yeah,
so we'll see.
Bad. That's not bad.
I'm going to roll a 3. Get a 50-50 chance, right?
Yeah. And you did. Yeah. You got it. All right. Woo. So at least you got that.
Got my spell. I guess I should just explore again.
I'm about to say, maybe... Well... Yeah, you might as well, because you're going to lose it anyways, right? So, let's see what else you come across then.
It is another spell.
Okay, so it says, if you acquire a spell, reset your hand and end your turn. So we're going to put that back. We're going to pay attention to what the location says. That is kind of important. So, reset your hand, and which means basically you're just going to do just what you've already done. No, basically just reset means that you're just going to draw cards up to, so you have to discard something, unfortunately. So, so you're going to get rid of a, I'd get rid of one of those two versus that. So.
I don't know. I guess I'll get rid of the belt of giant strength, because dexterity helps me too much.
Yeah, exactly. That's your strength, really. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so I have a Zolgoth. Alright, now we're going to play the Tim Norris GreyElephant drinking game. Anytime I mispronounce a name of a card, you must take a drink. You guys will be drunk before we are finished halfway through. So, Zolgoth, and it says, before the encounter, put 1 card of your choice from your hand on top of your deck. Okay, I guess I will do my scythe. There we go.
You got a bunch of weapons.
Yeah, boy, that really affected me, didn't it? So, all right, he is a combat 9. So let's see here. Combat 9.
Wow.
All right, so he's dead. I'll just use the Great Axe. And the good thing is he is a basic monster, so at least he'll be gone.
Yeah.
So, all right, that is end of my turn. So, Carmen, it is back to you.
And it's a regular blessing. And let's see what we got here. It's another spell. Did you shuffle this?
Sweetheart, of course it's a spell.
Oh, it's the one that I had already flipped.
You'd already flipped it, silly.
Okay, well, I don't need another one, so I guess just go away, spell. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I wouldn't get a second one. So that does end, so you reset, blah, 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 which means you're already reset. No big deal there. So, all right, let me draw my cards back up, which... Gee, many crickets. This is going to be rather interesting if I keep getting nothing but weapons. All right, an ogre. Now, he does have the giant trait, which means that he is increased by 2 according to the giant slayer. Ogres are like onions. We all know this. All right, so let's see. He's a combat 16 then. So he's trying to make it a little tougher on me. It ain't really going to do any good for him. But
ogres like parfaits.
Nobody turned down a parfait. So my strength is a D10 plus 7. So I'll get my D10, which are these. Plus 7, so that means I have to roll a 9 with this so far. So let's see what else we can do. I'm thinking let's use, for your combat check, reveal this card to roll your strength or melee die plus 1d8 plus 2. You may additionally discard this card to also reduce the difficulty to defeat the Bane by 2. Yeah, let's just use the Impaler of Thorns. So it's going to give me 1d8 plus 2, but I will also discard or recharge it to decrease him by 2. So that's actually a 4 then, right? Yeah, so basically I got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got to roll a 3 with these two. Is that... No. No. Because he's got plus 2.
Uh-huh.
So I have to roll a 5 with these two, right?
Yep.
There you go. So I rolled 15.
Bye-bye.
That's more than enough.
Ogre.
And Kerman, it is back to you again.
All right.
I am just going to recharge it by placing it on the bottom instead of shuffling it in this time because I don't want to get the same thing
have
over
a
again.
Grindylow.
I am Grindylow. Welcome to my...
He's an aquatic goblin.
Check that out.
Interesting.
I'm Grindylow.
The aquatic goblin.
I was once a prince of a fine kingdom, but an evil witch turned me into Grindylow.
I need to read this. I can't read it over there. The Grindylow may not be evaded. Oh my.
Oh my.
The difficulty to defeat Grindylow is increased by the adventure deck number of the current scenario, if any. Alright, so what
it
am I
is
on
4. So he's a 16?
16.
Oh, he's a little stronger than what you thought, eh?
Yeah.
He's a promo. That's what the P stands for.
And he can't be avoided. So,
or the P stands for he's a
evaded.
pushover.
So anyway, this adds a 1. This adds a 1. Let's see. Dexterity or range die plus your unmodified strength die plus 1. Na. Yeah, my longbow and my frost longbow are exactly the same. But the frost isn't going to help with him, so I'll just use my longbow, I guess.
Okay. And you're fighting by yourself, so you can discard stuff and all that jazz. But...
And all that jazz. Unmodified.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands. And a d6 plus 2, right?
So he's a 16, right?
No, it's a d6 plus 1.
So what is your total? So you got
1, 2, and then 3, and then 4, 5, 6.
So
now I have to roll a 10.
Or I'm sorry, yeah, you got to roll 10 with those 3. I like them odds. Rolling 3 dice? Well, I don't know.
I'm gonna do this. There you go. I roll a 10 with one of them.
Yeah.
Bye bye, Grindylow.
Bye bye. Okay. Yep. He says, "Yummy squid, salty tough, tasty 'cause they fight so rough. But if squid have goblin grin, run like hell, he ain't your kin."
Oh.
Okay, there you go.
Well, but he can't be avoided, so I couldn't run like hell. I'm sorry.
I tried. Oh, here we go. I'm a heel giant rune slave. This is the guy. So, all right, couple of things. It says here that he is the hill giant rune slave, so he gains the undead trait, which means he can't be mental or poison stuff doesn't work. So, and if I defeat him, but I do not succeed at closing this location, then he goes right back in. So let's see what this dude says. Now he does have the giant trait, obviously, and that means he will be a +2, so that's going to make him a 17. Sorry about the glare, guys, but let you get a little look-see at him. All right, you ready? So he says, damage dealt by the hill giant is dealt to each creature at this location. Whoop-de-doo. If defeated, immediately close the location. So I just got to come up with 17 damage on him. And he is History. So we will use our longsword +2. We're going to keep this flaming mace because that's my fire weapon, just in case if I ever run into a freaking troll again. Like that last game. I hated that troll. So the longsword +2 says, for your combat check, reveal this card to roll your strength or melee die plus 1d8 +2. So I'll get my normal d10 plus a d8. You may additionally discard this card to add an additional 1d6. But of course, guys, I do not discard. I recharge. And this time I will shuffle it in because it says here, when you play a weapon, you may recharge it or shuffle it into your deck instead of discarding it. So I will shuffle it this time because I don't want 2 weapons on the bottom of the deck. All right, so that's going to give me 3 dice plus 2. So I've got plus 9 is what I have. And he is, so I need to roll a 7 then. Because, no, wait a minute. I need to roll an 8 is what I need to roll with these 3 dice.
He's a 17, right? So you need to roll 10.
Okay, no, because I have 7, 8, 9.
Oh, you have plus 9.
Yeah, I'm plus 9,
okay,
so I need to roll
8.
Yeah, I need to roll 8. That's what I said, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. All right, so
I'm just trying to confuse you.
I think with 3 dice, 8's
Go
pretty...
for it.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! You mighty morphin' Power Rangers!
I have no idea why that song applies.
I don't know, because you said go, and it made me think of I want to be a Power Ranger. So it does say here, so at the bottom it says, when permanently closed for the rest of the scenario, the difficulty to defeat monsters with the giant trait at any location is decreased by 2.
Right.
So that's good. Now it says, when closing, succeed at a strength or melee 10 check. So I roll a d10, and I have a natural 7. So why don't we just make sure that this happens? Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
And we're going to do the blessing of Iomide. And that will give me an additional d10. So as long as I don't roll 1s here, then we should be good, right? And I roll 13, which is more than enough. So the Giant Slayer has been closed down. So we'll take the rest of these cards, and we will get rid of this Kia.
Bye-bye, cards.
Oh, man, there was a club +3 in there, too. A great club. I could have used that.
My turn.
It is my turn.
Blessing of Norberger.
Talking about... Oh, my gosh, look, it's the mummy. That's the dude.
Run.
It's the dude. All right, so let's see what this says. This is, you guys ready? Get ready to take a drink. Mocha Murion. So he says, check to defeat a combat 20 and then a 24. Holy crap! This guy's gonna kick your butt.
I only have 1 weapon.
All right,
is this a problem?
I don't know. He is a giant, which means that he will be reduced by 2.
Yes.
Thank goodness because of that. Before the encounter, attempt a Constitution or Fortitude 8 check. If you succeed, bury 1 card from your hand. If you fail, bury 1d6 cards from your hand and reset your hand.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. If your check to defeat whatever his name is has the fire trait, subtract 1 from each die, so you don't have to worry about that. Damage dealt by him is dealt. Damage hurts every character.
It's a constant Constitution, Fortitude, what?
8. What's your Constitution, Fortitude?
It's a d6.
Yeah.
I could use a blessing, or
you're gonna kind of
add 2 dice to a non-combat Constitution check.
Ding! So what's your Constitution? A D8?
A
6?
D6.
So that'll give you 3 D6s then. And you got to get an 8 with that.
I don't know why. I don't...
And you did it.
Okay.
Okay. So now it says that you have to bury 1 card. Well, you can't bury that. Kind of need that.
Can't bury my weapon.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No.
What?
You don't need that spell. You beat him. This closes down automatically. We don't need the spell.
Bye-bye, spell.
Bury it. Bye-bye. You know, power.
Okay.
Duncan Hines is rising so high.
Alright, so now let's fight him. Reveal this card to roll your dexterity or range die plus your unmodified strength die.
Okay, one thing. I do have a blessing here.
Plus
you know,
1.
that I can help you out with, possibly.
Okay.
So, he will be an 18 at first.
I've got a +6 at the moment.
Okay.
So, I would need a 12. I don't have enough cards to keep adding stuff.
No, you don't.
So, why don't I use the Blessing of Iomide to add another D12?
Okay.
Okay. Or, I could add 2d6s plus 1. I like that better.
Well, okay, yeah, all right.
I'm not using it as a blessing. I'm discarding it to add 2d6s plus 1. And why do I keep thinking it should be more than that?
I don't know.
No, it is. It's plus 1. I'm confused because for some reason we started marking on both sides, acrobat and thief. I'm the acrobat, so...
I didn't mark on both sides, acrobat and thief.
I don't know what happened.
You marked on acrobat.
I don't know what happened. Okay, so I've got a plus 6, and I'm rolling these dice.
You need to get a 12 with those 4 dice then. And then I'm going to save this for you for your next roll, I guess.
Okay.
You can do it.
I'm going to keep this. I'm going to use that now.
Which
I'll
one?
use
This one?
for the next roll.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I will discard that and give it to you.
I got a plus 5, and I roll 3 dice. And
okay,
so I have to get a 13 with 3.
Yes, that is right.
And I got a 13.
All right. So you got to do it again. This time you got to get a 22 at the moment.
Okay.
So now you're going to discard that, right?
Now I have a plus 6.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you got to get... so that would have been 6, 7, 8. So you need to get, what, 18?
22 minus 6. So...
No, well...
16.
Well, it would be 22 minus 8, technically, because you get 2 here, and then
you already... It's 24.
I'm 24, right. I'm sorry.
Right.
Right. So, okay, so 24 minus 6, so you need to get 18. 18. 24 minus
24
6.
minus 8, hun.
Where am I coming up? Wait a minute. Where are you getting 8?
I have plus 6. I have plus 6, and this takes 2 away. So it's 8 total.
Oh, God. You know what I was doing? Yeah, I was adding to him again. I'm sorry.
16! Alright. And I did it. Yay, me.
Wow. You're amazing.
I know. Bye-bye.
You gotta say the name.
Maria.
Okay, so he's gonna go either here or here, so roll a dot. Well, wait a minute. No. How do we do that? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, we take a blessing. That's right. Give me a blessing out of the box. Boy, we ain't done that in a while, have we? Goodness.
There you go.
So, floop, 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 floop. What does the
Where's
fox
he gonna go? Find the queen. Find
go
the
ahead
queen.
And shuffle that one.
Alright. It's the weird shuffling.
This is not weird, unless you're flipping them around like I just did.
It's strange.
Your mama.
It's baby shuffling. It's how you teach a 7-year-old how to shuffle.
Bill shuffles.
I'm not the one who said that.
I rest my case.
Alright, there we go.
Alright. So you're all finished up then, right?
I'm all finished up. Look at that. I only have 2 cards left.
Oh, let's see. So I do have my sage, so that's kind of nice, I guess.
Poog.
Poog. What is this? I definitely don't want to go into the treacherous cave. It says you must succeed at a Constitution or Fortitude 6 check to move or be moved to another location. Succeed at a Wisdom or Survival 7 check.
Oh, man, I don't have anything for my Wisdom check either.
I think I'm just going to go over here.
Hey, last time I did a Wisdom check, I actually did get a 7, though.
Oh, no! It's the skeleton horde! I need an ancient skeleton henchman. God, what are they even...
Boy.
Are they even... I don't even know if we need to worry about them. I mean... And I think you get one, too. Read that card. Do you get one, too? I think it's each player at each... Which you can evade
character
yours.
at an open location. Ha! I'm not.
Yeah.
Summons and encounters an ancient skeleton.
What are these things, like a 7? What, is 7, maybe 9 at the most? Why do I have to do this?
Is this a basic? It doesn't say basic. It says elite.
Alright, so... he's an 8 for me.
He's an 8?
He's an 8.
So you have to roll a 1?
No, I don't, because if I use that, he would be plus 3 if I had a slashing weapon. But my flaming mace is bludgeon, so I just...
So you can roll a 0 and get him?
Basically. Well, he was an 8, which means if I roll 1 die, I've already got a plus 7. So,
yeah,
well, actually, he's a plus 1. So, yeah, I do have 8.
There you go. Yeah, you roll a 0.
So I'll just stop there. So I'll let you take your turn.
All right, I guess I'm heading over to the treacherous cave.
Or you can come here with me. It don't matter.
Bum, bum, ba.
Do you have any grapes? A donkey
rat. Oh, my God. It's a donkey rat.
Hey, Hey, who said you don't want a parfait? Everybody want a parfait. I'm a lying token.
You got to have friends. All right, combat 11.
Are we there yet?
After the encounter, roll 1d6
Are we
on
there
a
yet?
1.
Yeah.
A character of your choice at this location summons and encounters a Grawl Ogrekin henchman. If undefeated, damage dealt by the donkey rat is reduced to 1. Okay. So, he's combat 11. He's not giant or anything, right? So,
No,
right.
can't reduce him, unfortunately.
Well, that's my +1 right there.
You got to have friends. Don't forget that'll add.
Oh yeah, that adds 1 as well.
Mm-hmm. Been a while. It's been a long time since we played Pathfinder.
I can recharge this.
What is that? What was it?
It's my weapon.
Oh.
My other weapon. So I get this. So
Aren't you gonna
I've
be
got
like
plus
1, 2,
7.
3? You're +7. Why did you recharge it? You really think you need to? Because I mean, he's only an 11, ain't he?
yeah, you're right.
That
I don't need to.
seems overkill, man.
I really want to beat him up
I
badly.
hate you,
Really?
rats.
Okay, so that's 3, and it's +6 then.
So you just gotta roll a 5 with those 2 dice.
No, I can't
Watch,
do
you're
that.
gonna roll a 4.
I should use Poog.
I was waiting for you to roll
There
a
we
4.
go. All right, bye-bye.
Okay, so
Now
wait a
what's it
minute.
say?
After the encounter, roll 1d6 on a 1. A character of your choice at this location summons and encounters. Okay, don't worry.
Yes.
So donkey rat. Kick him in the
Bye-bye,
donkey.
donkey rat.
Alright, so this is another henchman. This is the Headless Lord. Ah! Don't go losing
Oh, well,
your head.
actually, you know, if I had recharged that, I would have a chance of getting something that would add to my wisdom check. But now it's not going to happen.
I think we're doing it good.
Okay.
Alright, so he is a giant, so that means he's going to be a 14 combat check. And it said the Headless Lord is immune to the mental and poison traits. Kind of hard to affect somebody with a mental trait that has no head. So that's a given, right? Before you encounter the Headless Lord, each other character at your location summons and encounters an ancient skeleton henchman. Yeah. Why would they even do that? That is so stupid. I mean, at this stage of the game,
Right.
are ancient skeleton henchmen of any threat? If defeated, you may add a random armor from the box to your hand, and you may immediately attempt to close this location. Okay, so he's a 14. Alright, we'll use the Great Axe for your combat. So I'm a 10.
Beating these things up is too easy.
It just is, man. For your combat check, reveal this card to, so I'm a 1d12. So I'm a d12 and a d10. You may additionally discard, and I could add another d10 if I wanted. I don't know. Do I need to? I just need to roll what? I want to be 7. And I just need to roll a 7 with these two. Yeah, I'll do it. So I'll shuffle. I don't know. Maybe I won't shuffle. I'll just leave it like that. And I'll do another d10. So, you got to have friends! So that's 11, 17. So he is defeated.
Goodbye, Headless Lord.
So he's defeated, but can I succeed at the Intelligence or Arcane 7 check? That's the question. So my Intelligence, which unfortunately I changed... I went Dexterity instead. Actually, I did Constitution anyways. I should have went Intelligence. I really should have. But I am a 1d6, so I'm a 1d6.
Oh, you don't have anything on it?
I have no bonus, but I do have this.
Okay.
Recharge this card to add 1d6 to your non-combat Intelligence or Wisdom check. And then I could do this one as well and add another d6. So,
what do you gotta roll?
I gotta roll a 7. So I could do 3 d6s if I want to. Which, I don't see why not. Let's just do it.
Probably just do the 2, but go ahead. Wait, were you supposed to recharge her?
Yeah, you're right. Recharge her.
Yes.
Good one. You caught it. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so 3D, I have to roll a 7. Bam.
Bam.
Just like that. So let's see if the, Nope. It's in there again.
Okay, hey, cool. That means I could just beat her up instead of... or him, or whatever.
Oh, God!
Instead
Look
of
at this
succeeding
thing.
as to Wisdom or Survival 7 check.
The Shining Child is immune to the fire and poison traits. All damage dealt by is fire damage. That thing's creepy!
That is creepy. Ugh.
Look at
I'm
that.
gonna have nightmares.
You're
gonna save me.
I'm not gonna sleep tonight. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Blessing of Torog. And an Elven Chain Shirt. Look at that. I have another chance to get this. Constitution, Fortitude 6.
Is that the same one?
That's probably not going to happen.
Hey, it is the same one.
It is. My Constitution is a D6. So let's see what this does, though. I want to see how good it is. Reveal this card to reduce combat damage dealt to you by 1. Banish this card to reduce all damage dealt to you to 0. Oh, that's not that great, actually.
You kind of jumped all down my throat because I failed on it.
Let's see if I can roll a 6. Yes!
That's close. That was close.
That was really close.
That's about as close as you can get.
Okay.
You all finished?
But I like being alone. I'm a loner. Get away from me! Ah!
I'm smothering. You're smothering me!
Ew! Germs.
Is that another henchman?
Forge Fiend.
I'm just a henchman slinging fool this game, guys. So the Forge Fiend. If your check to defeat the Forge Fiend uses the melee trait, after the encounter, he deals 1d4 minus 1 fire damage to you. Whoop-de-doo! Damage dealt by the Forge Fiend may not be reduced. If defeated, you may immediately attempt to close its location. So he will be... He is not a giant, believe it or not. So he'll be a combat 17 for me.
He looks big.
He is a big boy. Yes, he is.
Looks like the Iron Giant a little bit, maybe.
The cool part is I have my breastplate fire resistance, so even when he affects me after this... So, alright, let's do this. So, short spear plus 3. For your combat check, reveal this card to your strength or melee die plus 1. D6 plus 3. You may additionally discard this card to add another 1d12. So, I'll get a d12, a d6... Let's go with the blue one. A d6, and then a d10.
Oh,
so,
matchy, matchy.
Matchy, matchy. So that was plus 3. So I'm a plus 10. So I just need to roll a 7 with these 3. I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yep.
So let's finish shuffling this.
I could add you a d4 plus 1, but I don't think you need it.
I don't think I need it either way. So
he
is done. So, all right. So can I even succeed at a Wisdom or Survival 7 check? I don't think I can even do that.
Nope.
And wait a minute, let me see. If you defeat a henchman but do not close the location, he may have to go back in. My wisdom is a D4, which unfortunately means...
Yeah, I have nothing to help you with
I cannot do that, unfortunately. So that means he does go back in.
So you defeated him for no reason.
Nah, I don't know about no reason. I mean...
Short people got no reason. We got a song for everything. Short people got no reason.
Recharge this card to reduce combat. Banish this card to reduce all damage to you. If you're proficient with heavy armors, you may recharge this card when you receive. I'm going to recharge this, so that way I don't have 2 armors in my hand. So, Carmen, go ahead. Hey, look at that! I got the headband of vast intelligence.
Yes.
That's not going to help us at all over there. Awesome.
Oh, I like these blessings of Torog.
I am the blessing of Torog. Oh, there we go.
It's the mummy again.
All right. So this is it. We defeat Mumra from. Remember, you guys remember Mumra? Come on. Thundercats are on the loose. Thundercats are loose. Thunder, 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 thundercats.
All right. So my Constitution check. Let's do this. D6. Nope, I lose.
Well, you had to roll an 8.
Yeah, that wasn't
and
gonna
you rolled a d6. I think no matter what, you know what? The odds were stacked against you from the start.
All right.
Yeah, you have to do roll 1d6.
Yes.
And you have to bury that many cards.
Okay.
So roll 1d6.
Let's do this. Wait. Let's get a different d6. 1!
Okay, so you get rid of the card, and then you reset, which means you draw a new card. They're all good.
They're all good cards.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Well, I only need 1 weapon.
Well, yeah. True. I think you're right. Pick whichever weapon's the best.
Okay. And then I reset?
Yes.
I have the Crown of Charisma. My Crown of Charisma shall defeat the mummy.
Okay. So neither one of us have any blessings, unfortunately. So he is a giant, which means his first check will be 18. So go ahead. One thing is that I will add 1d4 plus 1 to your combat check here.
Dang,
right now.
I don't have my d6s
exactly.
then. That
exactly.
Stinks. Okay. So, 1d8. Okay, so plus 1, plus 1, plus 1.
plus 1. So that's
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So 7. So I have to roll an 11.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, you would have to roll an 11. That's right. So
Let's do it.
I think you could do it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or not. Or not.
Maybe not.
Okay, so you failed. So that means now you rolled how much? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you take 2 damage. If you check, and it is dealt to each character at this location and may not be reduced.
It may not be reduced.
That's correct. So I will get rid of... I want to keep this breastplate. So I will get rid of these 2 cards here.
Alright, I'll get rid of my charisma and my tunic.
That kind of stunk.
I lost.
And then that happened.
That doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
I have a blessing now.
It happened because, unfortunately, I'm at your location. That's probably why.
Right, because I didn't have my D6s.
Yeah.
I told you to get away from me.
Get away from me.
What did I say?
You got screwies. Alright, a dagger plus 1. So,
Ooh, fancy.
anything you're interested in?
Mm.
Alright, take a look at it. It says, for your combat check, reveal this card to roll your dexterity or range die plus 1d4 plus 1. You may additionally recharge this card to add another 1d4. When playing another weapon, you may discard this card to add 1d4 plus 1 to the combat check.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's alright. It's a dexterity range 6, so I don't know.
Go for it.
Oh wait, I roll a d8, sorry. Bloop. And so
You got it!
I got it!
Yes!
So I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with this stupid thing, but I definitely got it.
Right. For your combat check.
Yeah, reveal this card to roll your dexterity or ranged die.
I might use it.
Well, I know I don't want it right now, so I'm just going to get rid of it right now. And then draw back up some. Okay,
all right.
So Carmen?
Blessing of Aristotle.
The Skin Saw Ritual. So each character at this location summons and encounters a Skin Saw...
A Skin Saw cultist henchman. Each character at this location must discard 1 card from the top of her deck
for each one
undefeated cultist.
Neither one of us. You basically evade yours, so... Alright, right. Skin Saw Cultist is a combat 11. So I'm 7, 8, 9. I would roll 2 dice, so he's defeated. Okay. Wow!
I can't evade because you're like on top of me. And I'm like, all in my way.
Alright, let's get this stupid card out of
there. There, I evaded.
Alright, ready?
Yep. Here's your card. The Potion of Ghostly Form.
There we go, guys. We've seen this one before. This is a basic item. Banished, or this was from the base set. Banish this card and choose a character at your location. That character may evade a barrier and then and then immediately explore again. How many barriers are even in here? No, we've already did it. The Skin Saw Ritual.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to use. Is there any weapons in? There are weapons, aren't there?
I see the monkey.
It says discard this card to succeed at a check to acquire
you already got one weapon.
It's kind of... Yeah, that's right, I did.
Are there items? There's 2 items, which we already saw one.
I'm just gonna explore with him.
Okay.
So.
Go monkey.
Go monkey. Go monkey. Boy!
You don't put him up there.
Where am I? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Go monkey. Go monkey.
Outlying dart.
Yeah.
Fancy.
All right. Well, that goes up there. I ain't even trying for that stupid thing. So I'm all finished up. So I will draw.
And my blessing is the blessing of Gorum.
Gorum.
And it's the mummy again. The mummy loves me.
Yes, he does. So you got to do your thingy, which you're not going to be able to succeed at. So you're going to have to roll a D6.
A D6.
A D6, and you have to bury that many cards. Did you bury before? You did, right? Yeah, you did. There's 2 cards under there. You're good. Buried your weapon, really?
No.
You did one.
This was what I buried. Wait.
So that is supposed to be buried, not discarded.
That was discarded from damage.
Then you probably buried. Did you really bury your
weapon?
You must have, yeah.
Yeah,
you must have. So you have to bury something now. I'd probably do the staff, I'm guessing.
Staff of Minor Healing.
Yeah, and then you reset, which means just draw back up.
And look, it's
got
the
2 blessings.
Of
That's good. Okay, so I give you 1d4 plus 1.
when I use a blessing, I'm supposed to recharge instead of discard all the time. That's one of my powers. I've been forgetting that.
But here's the good thing too. You're going to recharge anyways because
Okay.
of this. It matches.
Well.
Yeah, you would do it anyways.
I should have been doing it anyway.
So that
but
and that.
I can't remember what I used them for though. It's only for combat.
Oh, is it? I don't know. I could have swore.
This was non-combat.
I know for a fact you used one of them to be able to fight him. Oh yeah, you did. I know for a fact you did because you did it over here. You used one of them for.
I did. I used one of them to fight.
Yeah, just stick one of them underneath there because you should have recharged it. Okay, so anyways.
All right.
So we have to do a combat 18 on him for the first one.
Okay, so that's +1, +2. I have my D12, my D8. I get this +1, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to roll 12.
With those?
Yeah.
Use a blessing.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, you can only use one each turn anyways, so get another D12. There you go. Okay, so you got to roll, it was an 18, and then you added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you got to roll a 12 with those. Yep. There you go.
Here
All right,
we go.
so now this time, do the same thing, but use that and Poog.
Okay.
Hang on. It does say, if your check to defeat has the fire trait, subtract 1 from each die rolled. He adds a fire trait.
So that's not any good.
Yeah, don't use him.
Okay, so it's the same deal.
Exact same deal.
Roll 14 now?
Or if you want, I can do the
Or 16?
I can do the check too, though. Because you already succeeded at 1. I can do the second one. I'm allowed to.
16 with 4 dice?
Well, I could do... let's see. I can do a D10, a D8, a D6, and then I would have a plus 1, 2, 9. I'd be a plus 9. And then if you gave me that, then I'd have an additional D10. So I'd be rolling 2 D10s, a D8, and a D6 with a plus 9.
Alright, you've got a better chance to
Do I?
Go for it, yeah.
So you used your blessing already, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And so I'm sorry, go ahead.
I have to discard it instead of... Yeah, I have to discard it if it's for you. So.
Okay. So I'm a plus 9 against this, which means I have to just roll a 13. No, because he's a 22. So plus 9. Yeah, a 13.
13.
Yeah, I was right.
It's 4 dice.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do this. Oh, my God!
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then that happened.
Wow.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
This mummy's hard.
Okay, so unfortunately that means damage dealt by him is dealt to each character at this location and may not be reduced, so
2.
That's 2 cards again, so yeah.
Crap, I don't know what to do. I mean, what if I don't draw up a weapon?
Well, don't get rid of your weapon, yeah. Well, Poog's doing you no good anyways.
You're right.
God, this is stupid. I cannot believe how many times this guy's beaten us.
And I did draw up a weapon.
Oh, well, there he is again. And it is my turn, so I have to fight him first.
Okay.
And then it would have to be you if we wanted to. So, all right, so let's see what we got here. Well, good. We at least both have a blessing again.
Yeah, I have a blessing of Airstol, which is going to add 2 dice, so I should...
You can go second.
Yes.
Well, you have... Yeah, I always have to go first, I think, anyways, no matter what.
Right.
So I will do the blessing of Iori. So that'll give me 2 D10s. Okay. Next, I will use... I'm thinking we'll use this scythe. And that'll give me 3 D4s. So I need one more. And any 4s I roll count as 5s. So I'm going to shuffle that. And then I just need to roll a... I got plus 8. I just need to roll a 10 with these 5 dice. So if I can't do that this time, just shoot me. So we're 1. That's a 5. So that's 6, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I rolled 20. All right. So now, Carmen, it is your turn.
My light crossbow plus...
Oh, dang it. No.
What?
Stop.
You didn't do the thing.
I didn't do the thing. So this is what I would have had. My Constitution is a D8. I'd have to roll an 8. So... So we'll just stick with what I did. So that was great.
I roll a D12 plus a D8 for that, plus 1. Then my blessing adds another D12. Oh, it adds 2 D12s.
I still have to bury a card, which I'll bury her. You get 1 D4 from me.
I already got that.
With the plus 1.
Plus 1.
Okay, so how are you burying cards and all that jazz? I'm with you.
Recharge this card to add 1 D4 to a ranged combat check. I recharged my blessing.
Right. That's right. Okay, this is it. We got it. No way he's getting away this time. No way.
Okay, so I have...
A lot.
3, 4, 5. Plus 5.
You just need 17. Yeah, that's more.
Got it!
Alright, so, hated it! Got him! Let's see what was in there. Amulet of Fortitude, Elvin, Rat Swarm, and the Forge Fiend was still in there.
Could have used Fortitude.
Alright, so that is
I have defeated the treacherous cave.
So let's see what it says here. The Ancient Library, our loot is Makamurian's Club and the Robe of Runes. See, they're down there.
Ooh.
Did I pronounce it right? If I didn't, take a drink. It says each character gains a card feat. So, card feat. Let's see.
Yes.
I am going to increase my weapons up to 8. So now I can carry 8 weapons. That is what I do, and I do it well. Here is the Makamurian Club. The reason I did that is so that I can just take it.
I am trying to decide between items and allies. What is this? Is this an item?
Okay, this is an item, and it says reveal this card to add 2 to your intelligence check. You may play another item on this check. Recharge this card to add a spell of your choice from your discard pile to hand. So that doesn't help, but the 2 to the intelligence check's pretty sweet.
My intelligence is a D4.
Mine is a D6, which means if I take that with the sage...
You could give me an item, maybe.
Let me see what I got. My items, I only carry, I think, 3, so... I got the Masterwork Tools. Oh, I need to get rid of that stupid dagger. Oh, did you... Here, I'll let you look at it.
I might want the dagger.
I got the Headband of Intelligence. Is that it? I know I can carry... Yeah, I can only carry 2, and these are the 2 I have.
Oh.
So if I got rid of the Masterwork Tools, which is not really that big of a deal, I could take this, and then that basically means I'd have all 3 of these going towards an intelligence check.
Huh.
But that's given it, you know, if I have them in my hand. That's not always going to be the case. You know
all right. You're not going to have them all 3 together.
No, this would give me, reveal this card to add 1 to your intelligence check. This would give me 2 to my intelligence check. This would add 1d6 to an intelligence check.
Uh-huh. The sage is awesome.
So, I mean, if we're going to get rid of 1, we'd get rid of this one, because that adds 2 to it versus the 1.
I say just get rid of that and keep the Robe of Runes. And then I'll just go for an ally, maybe, instead of an item.
Keep the Masterwork Tools. Recharge this card to defeat a barrier whose highest difficulty to defeat is 14 or lower. It seems like I'm always having...
You only hold 2, right?
Yeah, I got to get rid of one of these.
Oh, I see.
Is
if
what
you
I would
keep
have to
the
do.
Masterwork Tools, I would probably keep the Masterwork Tools.
Get rid of the Headband of
You
Vast
seem
Intelligence.
to have troubles with barriers, right?
That's fine. I'll just... Yeah, I typically do struggle with them. There ain't no doubt about that. But, I don't know. I did increase my dexterity, though. I don't know. I think I'm just going to get rid of the Masterwork Tools, actually.
I'm going to get rid of this spell. And I'm going to look at my weapons.
I'm an intelligent dude.
And
full of intelligence.
See if I want to keep the dagger.
Intelligence dripping
and I still have to decide between an item or an ally. I'm thinking an ally is probably more beneficial than an item.
So we are going into the Sins of the Saviors next. Man, it's kind of cool. Then after that we have the Spires of Zin's Adventure Deck. Take a drink.
So I can add 1d4 plus 1 and then another 1d4. I could recharge it to add another 1d4.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'll keep it. I'll see what I can get rid of instead.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You may discard this card, add another 1d6 with a cold trait. I'm thinking the longbow is going to go.
I wonder if I really need... that weapon right now. Because I think I might be able to just get rid of them.
Yay! New weapon for me.
Okay. Alright, that's it, guys. So we will see you on the next adventure when we start into the Sins of the Saviors. And what do you guys think? Do you think I should have went weapon? And,
I'm going ally.
I'm wondering if I should have went ally instead myself. Alright, we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.